Before we get into the video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Now, after what's probably seemed like a lifetime of grief, a man has finally been held accountable for the heinous murder of mum of 6, Tamby Dowling. Now, the 36-year-old mum was stabbed to death in Watermill Avenue in Oldham, roughly around 7 p.m. the Monday before last, which would have been November 8th. Now, sadly, when paramedics arrived on the scene, Tamby Dowling had already suffered horrific injuries, and she was sadly pronounced dead at the scene. This meant that there was nothing more that paramedics could do for her. Now, in that same incident, a 16-year-old girl also sustained injuries. She was transported to hospital for treatment, and she has now since been released. So now to the man in question. Police have arrested 34-year-old Abid Mahmood on suspicion of murder and under Section 18 assault. So it's important to reiterate that he's only been accused of murder at this point. He has also been held under the Mental Health Act, which could diminish his responsibility if it turns out that he did take the life of the mum of 6. Now, under these circumstances like these, there are absolutely no winners. If the person in question really does have mental health issues and is not just using this as an excuse, then in some capacity he is also a victim, as he was let down by our health services. And as for Tamby Dowling, again, she was a mum of 6, and she was described as a bloody fantastic and loving person. She touched the lives of a lot of people, and her door was always open for anyone that wanted a brew and a chat. Now, it's tragic that someone has lost their life so heinously, when at 36 years old, you technically have your whole life in front of you. And as a mum of 6, that's going to leave a massive hole in all of her children. So police have said that Abid Mahmood will be at Manchester Crown Court today. I just can't believe it. It seems like nowadays there's so many tragic events. People aren't dying of natural causes anymore. More and more people are going off the rails and doing the most crappy and heinous things that you can do to another human being. What's happened to human compassion? All I can say is again, condolences. Stay safe, safe.